What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Yellowstone Season 2, Episode 10. The finale for Season 2 is here. And, I mean, this...
felt like a long one. This felt like a really long season.
I just, like, recency bias is obviously a thing, but I haven't felt a level of anticipation, I feel like, in a minute for a finale coming off of an episode because of just everything that's playing out with Tate and the Beck brothers and just the way everything played out, where basically the whole bunkhouse had to leave to go take care of something for Jimmy, and they blew up the friggin' trailer with the meth lab to get revenge for Jimmy's grandfather, which is just, that was so sad to see that that's what happened to him after Jimmy gave up the money. He gave him the belt buckle, he paid, but his grandfather still died. But, like, John is watching Tate, and he was like, hey, did you feed your horse? Go feed your horse. Sends Tate out at night by himself, and in John's mind, he said this to the group. He's like, no one's ever alone on this ranch. There's always people around, except they weren't there because they had to go handle this thing. And John realizes the ice cream's melting. It's been a minute. Shouldn't take him this long. He goes out and Tate's gone. This feels so nerve-wracking, and the anxiety about the child being missing is just off the charts. And so many different things started running through my mind as we were talking post-episode. Something's going to happen with the airplane. And it's going to be completely out of their control. I feel like that's going to come into play somehow.
I wish I never thought of the airplane.
But Casey's even like, hope you don't make up with him because you can't turn back on this now. And just the idea that the Beck brothers, their main focus was targeting Tate, just shows how ruthless and just insane they are. Yeah. Because it's like, they're not going to go after John. They're going to go after one that John loves the most. Yeah. And it's like, we're going to go get the grandchild. And it's just, that's really, like, there's obviously other elements of the episode that played out, but this is really the only thing that I'm focused on right now, because it's going to say a lot about what this show does. If they're willing to a child, then it's just, especially like a child in this circumstance where we've gotten to know him so well, that just shows that this is a very, very, very ruthless story that they're telling here.
I don't want to.
I'm going to predict that it's not going to happen, and that they're going to find a way around this, and they're going to save him, and everything's going to be just fine.
But the Beck brothers need to die, though.
I mean, that's...
for sure.
That's the whole plan. Like, that's been the... Like, John had the conversation with Thomas and Dan, like, they came to terms, and we're going to do this, and they all recorded it. So that's the idea, because they are a threat to everybody. And I just, the hearing Monica scream, the look on Casey's face when he lifted up the boot.
Yeah.
As parents, I mean, even if you're not a parent, but like coming from a point of view of like a parent with two children, that thought is just absolutely horrifying and insane, and not anything you ever want to ever deal with.
It just makes me think of like all the times that, like, you know, you're walking around the Target, for example. And my youngest, she was, I don't know, 3, 4, and she, you know, I turn around for 2 seconds, and then she walks off, and I literally lose my shit.
Yeah, kids are fast.
Screaming, crying, where's my baby? Oh my God. Ugh.
Yeah, it's a horrible thought.
I don't like it.
Something you definitely don't want anyone to ever have to deal with. And, you know, it's one of those stories that just is heartbreaking and tough. And I hope there's a positive outcome where everyone's fine and the Beck brothers get what they deserve. Because, again, you go after the child, you deserve the worst possible thing. It's one thing going to war with people and going after the adults and
who make adult decisions.
But even just the adults who are involved with this situation and not harming the innocent families that have nothing to do with anything that you're dealing with. The child who just wants to live on the ranch and have his new horse. So we'll see where that goes. Obviously, the Jamie storyline popped back up in the finale. He's going to be a father. That whole situation feels kind of off. But the idea that it's in the paper now, I'm wondering if... I didn't get to read any of the article. I just saw the headline. Yeah. So I'm wondering if he's in the clear there in terms of that kind of thing. Because Walker's obviously still out there. So we'll see if that ends up being anything in terms of that storyline. And then the the whole Monica, like Monica and Beth continue to like have these moments. And, you know, Monica had a really horrible situation of being racially profiled and accused of stealing stuff when she clearly didn't steal from this person's store. And she called Beth. Beth came in, rock star, handled the situation, protected her.
Smashed some shit up.
Yeah, like that was just so insane watching that play out. And then for Beth to walk in and know both officers and the store owner personally, and everyone, you kind of saw them kind of shit their pants when Beth was the one who walked in and was like, where is she? Where's my sister-in-law? Is like, oh, what?
Well, don't fuck
Oopsie.
with people regardless.
Yeah. So that relationship continues to grow. Yeah. I mean, that relationship continues to grow. Beth, and they've had a couple conversations recently. So that was really nice to see Beth come to her defense and take care of that. But obviously this finale, the focus is all about Tate and getting him back and taking out the Beck brothers. Because, I mean, they're the type of villains that are interesting to have around because of how unpredictable they seem to be, but also they're the type of villains that we need taken out now. We don't need them anymore in this show. So you ready to see this finale, what they're gonna got in store for us?
Yeah.
Let's go. Sins of the Father being the title of this episode, is it Casey or John? Oh, is that Grandpa Dutton?
Thanks for doing this. You're a good boy, son.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting upset.
This feels like a farewell
Yeah.
type of situation.
Don't let him take it away from you, son. Not a goddamn inch.
I'm gonna miss you.
No, you won't. You miss who I was a long time ago. Odds are I was never who you thought I was anyway. And when you get my age, the only thing you miss is being young. Chance to do it all over. See the look of wonder in your grandchildren's eyes. Look at your eyes when you was a kid. I miss all this. I miss your mother. And your brother. God damn it.
Did we ever talk about John's brother?
Yes, I miss more than I thought. I'm tired of talking, son.
Only took 90 years.
He's got jokes.
It's all right, it's just a whiskey.
It's the whiskey. You thought nobody ever knew.
Knew what, Dad?
Sneak in every night, steal a cookie. And you thought nobody ever knew. I knew.
Oh, God.
Life is so long.
Show is very
Series of
emotional.
losing things I love. I'm not gonna lose this one, Rip. Not this one.
Oh my god, dude. Has there ever been talk of John's brother?
I just don't.
I don't recall it. Yeah. Dude, the flashbacks in this show are so good. They add so much to the story. And then John talking about like his life has been a series of losses and he's not going to lose this one.
It's 5:47. All quiet out here.
Should get some sleep.
I'm not paying you for your fucking opinion on my sleep habits.
All right, shut up. Don't be an asshole.
Oh,
Oh my God.
shit.
Fuck. Oh shit.
Holy shit, this is intense.
Shoot right now. You better shoot right the fuck now. Oh my God. Oh, shit.
Oh.
There was 2 of them, though. Where's the
Yeah.
other guy?
And he's out of bullets if that was...
Pick up the other guy's gun! Yeah.
Holy shit!
Damn. Oh, there is.
Wait.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I have a right to be here. I have a right. I have a right.
Shit.
This is America.
Wow.
What do we do? First, I need you clean of this, Beth.
No one's clean of this.
You can't know what we do, honey. And Tate's gotta come home to something.
Wow.
What he's doing is irrational. He's not considering consequences, and maybe it's from arrogance.
Why does it matter?
Can y'all start talking, please?
This is gonna be the end of us. But we're gonna do it anyway.
Holy shit.
Did dude clear out both bodies?
I think so.
Holy shit.
Believe me now? Now what? Now you choose sides. They got me a real fucking barrel, John. I understand, Donnie, but they have my grandson.
Look, I can't clean this up. How do we hide this?
You trust me every step of the way.
They are never gonna tell you where the...
Yes, they will. Choose, Donnie.
There's no hiding this.
This isn't what you'll have to hide. How long can you keep it quiet?
A day, tops.
What kind of security did Becks have?
These off-duty officers running through the department.
Are those officers your friends?
They're my cousins.
Let them stand down.
John, I got it.
Donnie, I don't have time to play this game with you, Donnie. Have them stand down.
All right, if you're gonna do this, John, you gotta do it right. You gotta make it about cattle. You gotta get a warrant. It's the only way for you to control the narrative here.
Fair enough.
This is... like...
I know. I'm trying to keep it cool over here.
Casey.
Don't worry, Dad. It's about the only thing I'm good at.
This makes me sad. They wanted to fill that house with children.
I'm going to get him back.
I will not face this world without him. You understand me?
I'm going to get him back.
After you do, I want you to promise me something.
Okay.
Promise me you'll kill him.
I'm going to kill them both. I promise.
I would ask you the same shit.
And my response would
take
be...
my fucking baby, you're gonna fucking die.
My response would be like, well, duh, where do you think I'm going? It's like, yes, I'm gonna go get my kid back, but the dudes who took him, gone. Fake ass cowboy rolling around in a Bentley.
Word. Gotcha, bitch.
My tail light out?
No, tail lights are good.
You know, this isn't your kind of game, Donnie. Too many skeletons in your closet.
Pop the trunk for him, please.
Do you really think I'm that fucking stupid, Donnie?
This thing needs to come to a peaceful resolution, Malcolm. Soon is the only. This thing's just gonna bring it down for everybody.
You just called me by my first name.
Yeah, it fucking did.
You want to know what I wish for? Donnie, I wish to God that you had children. Now go fuck off.
You have a good day.
Mother... Get out of the house. Go to Great Falls. The sheriff isn't our friend anymore.
Boy's not with Malcolm, John. And you better keep your word to me here. I'm a fucking dead man.
Holy shit. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of that this episode.
Things aren't going well, I hear.
No, he got Dan. He's gonna try to get you too.
I'm ready for that. I'm sending you someone. If you're doing what I think you're doing, you'll need him. And it lets you know where I stand. On this, I stand with you.
Thank you.
I hope you find him, John. And I hope he's safe.
So do I.
Wow.
You don't fuck with the innocent. Like, even like the most savvy businessman, like, you don't fuck with kids.
How many in the house?
Just him. I need to see the warrant. All right.
God. I'm gonna fucking pick off all my nail polish by the time this shit is done, dude. I fucking can't handle this. Oh, God. Is he there, though? Because that call went to fucking voicemail. Was this a fake?
Well, I mean, Malcolm, right? The other brother?
Yeah.
Called him and told him to get out.
No, I know, but, like, it went to voicemail. Like, so did he get it? Like, I don't know.
But those officers would have seen him leave.
Right.
If they're actually on the Dutton side.
My God, I'm freaking out.
Oh, hell yeah. On the shit. Oh, shit. Like a Lannister.
I was just gonna say that!
Where is he?
Ooh, and he shot him in the stomach.
I don't know.
There's a lot of stuff I can shoot before you die.
Fuck!
Montana Free Militia. They're who we use. They got him.
Where do they camp?
Base of the crazies. Crazy mountains.
You ever been up there?
Up 284. Just before Diamond City, there's a little beat-up house behind a bunch of junkers. Oh. I'm shot to shit.
Don't you know about my family? You didn't think we'd fight back.
No. Nobody ever fights back.
Until now.
Oh, please. On a toilet. I don't want to die on a fucking toilet.
Just kill him on the toilet, then.
Promised my wife I'd kill you. All a man has is his word.
Oh, shit! Literally. God damn.
Dude, Casey is ruthless. I could shoot you in a lot of places before you die.
You need to make an amendment to the trust, Beth. Read this, then do what it asks. I know who loves me. I know who's loyal. I always have.
Did he put Rip in?
He better fucking put Rip. Does he give everything to Tate?
What does it say?
None of your fucking business.
Okay. Well, I'd like to know, so I was listening.
Dude, that kind of got me just emotional, the thought of him putting Rip in the will. I know who's
like,
been
Rip
loyal.
hasn't, like, been...
Well, that's why I know he knows
everything.
who's been loyal. And the fact that she's walking to him right now.
What's going on, Beth?
Walk with me.
I think her injuries are starting to heal, looks like.
Him too.
What are we doing?
I'm gonna read to you.
Okay.
My great-grandfather had a dream. All of his sons on the same road, the same ranch, working toward the same goal. That dream survived 100 years, until me. With me, it died. I didn't have enough sons. They just kept dying or quitting. And one day, not too long ago, I realized that I have enough sons after all.
I don't understand, Beth.
He's saying it's yours.
All right.
I fucking love it.
Oh, God, Rip's crying. I'm gonna cry. Oh, fuck. Keep it in, keep it in, keep it in.
Oh, there's no accounting for taste, but I guess it's the thought that counts.
Don't ruin a moment, Beth. I love this so much.
Read the end of the letter again.
They just kept dying or quitting. And one day, not too long ago, I realized that I have enough sons after all.
God.
You miss.
Yeah, babe. You sure did.
This is so good. This is so good.
I think John's worried he's gonna die right now.
I was sent here to help.
Go get Rip. Can't risk your son.
She's gonna risk Rip too?
What do you know, Case?
He's with the militia and the crazies. We don't have any time.
How can I help?
It's a big ask. Can't attack a fortified position without knowing the strength of our enemy. Afghanistan, we send an armored vehicle in to ambush us. Draw fire. Know how many we were fighting.
Is he gonna get fucking killed right now?
I'd do it myself.
I'll draw your fire.
Is this like Rip finally got what he's been like fighting for and now he's gonna fucking die? There's no way.
You want a rifle?
Best with my pistol.
Pistol won't pierce armor.
Won't be aiming at their chest. Got any more of that? So he sees danger. So he's sure-footed. So the bullets bounce off.
Is this really happening right now? They're sending in Rip to be fucking ambushed?
You sure you don't want to draw me?
We'll work on you.
Yeah, I figured.
Of all the days to ask this of you, sorry it's today.
I can't think of a better day for it, sir.
I'll be covering you on your right.
Yes, sir.
Alright. You can't.
I love you.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't.
That's not. Drop your weapon.
Holy shit. What the fuck? What is happening?
This feels like a fucking cult.
Where's my son?
Is he gonna say like I don't have
You
him?
know where my son is.
Sure do.
No!
Oh my god!
What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's fucking Malcolm!
You deserve a lot worse than this.
Oh shit.
Well, tell me where my grandson is, and I'll get you to a hospital. Yeah, my word. Go on, scream. Scream till whatever makes you want to hurt a child or hurt me leaves you. There's the heaven. This your last chance to do something that just might get you in it. You know, I think a lot about the 10 or so years I got left before there's not much left for me to do but sit around and reminisce. You, on the other hand, have to cram a lifetime of reminiscing in the next 30 minutes or so, or you can lay there and not telling me where he is will be your last thought. And whoever you may have loved, or your brother's 9th birthday, none of that shit. Your entire lifetime is going to be reduced to my grandson's face.
Holy shit.
It's up to you, Malcolm. That's Jupiter up there, the bright one. Did you know that?
I'm worried that there's more.
Yeah, yeah.
Carter Meeks. That's his name. Whitefish, Montana.
I'll call for Chopper. Get you to the hospital.
I ain't gonna make it to a hospital.
Yeah, I gave you my word.
I won't hold you to it.
You want company or you want to be alone?
Alone. I wish we never met.
Yeah. I bet you do.
Holy shit, dude. The emotion that they've poured into this episode is just I don't feel like I've felt this way in a long time.
I'm not comfortable yet even talking about anything until Tate is found. Please let him be okay.
What the fuck was it that dude sitting there like...
He was ready to commit suicide for his whatever the fuck.
Oh, shit.
Holy, in the tidy whities.
Case. I need you to step back.
See you in there.
My guy's a minute. So you want to see him.
Look at me, buddy. It's Daddy. It's Daddy. It's Daddy. Tate, look at me, buddy. It's Daddy. It's Daddy. Are you okay, buddy?
Oh my God. You all right?
No.
You're never far away, are you?
No, never far.
I for sure thought Rip was dead.
I did too.
Oh my God.
And the horse.
We're gonna lose this place, you know.
Maybe so.
I can't fucking wait. What will you do?
I don't know. Probably the same thing I'm doing here, just, somewhere else. What about you, Beth?
Sleep. For a year.
Yeah.
I love these two so much.
I just wish that they would be together.
If you want some company, you let me know.
I will.
This ain't no place for the weary.
Is that Walker singing?
What was that? Oh my God.
I don't even that this, and again, I talked about recency bias in I think the intro. This has been some of the best first 2 seasons of anything that we've ever watched.
That felt like a 5-minute episode. That felt so fast.
You said that about the last one too.
Honestly, though, like,
there's very few things that this show disappoints with. I was kind of hoping to see the Tate Monica reunion in the finale. I guess that'll come in the next episode. But
maybe not. Maybe they'll jump.
Getting Tate back home to mom.
He needs to see some medical attention first.
Yeah.
Like a trauma specialist. Like even the one guy was like, I don't want you to see him. Like, oh my God, that poor baby. What he had gone through.
Do we know how long he was gone for?
I mean, at least a few days, if not like a week.
The way they set this episode up, it felt like there was going to be a lot of loss, like on the Dutton side.
Yeah.
I was like, the moment John gave Beth the letter and was like, we need to make an amendment to the will, like my brain went immediately, especially when it's like giving it to Beth and then her reading it and telling Jamie to like fuck off, basically. I went straight to Rip. And the fact that I for sure thought this was going to be his end.
Honestly, the way he was like, yeah, I'll take the bullets.
But just like
the distraction.
The way they set up the really positive thing, Rip finally getting recognized as a member of John's family, one of his kids. And just the idea that like it goes back, and I don't remember where this happened, but talking about this idea that Rip said, regardless of how you guys think of me, you're my family. Yeah. This is where I belong. This is like, you guys are it for him. And it like never mattered if John called him a son or anyone else referred to him as family. Like he knew who his family was.
He knew where he stood.
And for him to finally get that moment and getting that super dope little cabin, amazing scenery, great view. Beth, of course, had to put it down. But like getting that spot, getting that spot and then taking on the role of being the one to like draw out the fire, I'm like, this is the end. Like Rip got what he needed. He is gonna die now and for the cause. And I was dead set on that.
Yeah.
And the fact that it didn't happen, I am so happy because there are a few things that get me emotional in the various pieces of content that we've watched. Tons of shows, tons of awesome movies. Like this Rip storyline, that shit got me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that shit got me. And just the idea of him wanting to feel that love and have that loyalty reciprocated, like, that's such a powerful and amazing feeling for him. And just watching it play out, I felt it for him. And it was almost like one of those things where he got what he's been looking for and he didn't need to go on anymore. He's like, John sees me as one of his sons. I'm going to fight for this place. And if I have to die for it, I'll die for it. And it's just such a good story because I've said this probably 50 times at this point. The first few episodes when we started this show, I never thought Rip was going to be a focal point of this show.
No.
I never thought Beth was going to be the focal point of this show, where they are main character. Like their story, obviously there's like an overarching story within this, and obviously Casey's story is big and Jamie's story has a big toll on the show, and obviously John. But with all the flashbacks, just the character development that we've gotten with Beth and Rip,
I know.
It's just so much more than anyone else has gotten.
Yeah. Well, it's the Dutton children.
Yeah, but I mean, just the idea that, I mean, there's been a handful of flashbacks, and I think Beth still has the most of them. Rip has a couple. And I mean, that flashback to start this episode with John and his father, I mean, that was
so sad.
Yeah.
Don't let him take it from you, son. Not even an inch.
And that message is, and they do a really good job of that because every time they give us a flashback, it's something that leads to the overall story of the episode.
Right.
And as we watch them every single time, I'm like, what is going to happen here? Like, what is this message? And the fact that the message was from John's father saying that they're going to come take it from you. Don't give them even an inch. That's exactly what happened in this episode. They didn't give an inch. They went in full speed. They took back what was theirs. And, you know, obviously Tate's going to need some help to recover from this, but they got him back. And he's going to be back with Lucky. He's going to be with his mama.
Yeah.
And everything is going to be good in that sense. Obviously.
But there's going to be some kickback on all these problems.
Yes. There's obviously going to be, because there's a season 3. And
4 or 5 episodes.
Obviously, now that this situation is solved, I'm sure Thomas is going to go back into attack mode to go get what he wants. And
since Dan's not there.
Yeah, I mean, that makes it easier for him now. But this whole situation, like where it goes now, it feels like it's going to get... I still feel like there's going to be an insane level of intensity. But the moment that those two dudes showed up to go get Beth in her office, this shit changed. I feel like everything shifted in the show when those two dudes walked in geared up like that and went after Beth.
Well, even going after one of Thomas's card guys would cut his hand off.
Oh, yeah.
And killed him. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just talking like military style, like attack. Like that was, things changed for me with my mindset. And then seeing Casey in action, holy shit.
This is awesome.
I mean, and the fact that he even acknowledges it, he's like, this is what I do best. This is all I'm good at. And I'm at a loss with the way this episode set you up for absolute misery. And it turned out to be as positive as it could be. I mean, obviously, again, what Tate went through was unimaginable and horrible and heartbreaking. but he's back with his dad. He's going to be back with his family.
That's going to be a lot of trauma.
I'm just blown away by what this show has become through these first 2 seasons.
I thought there was going to be cowboys and stuff. I didn't know it was like going to turn into fucking mobsters on horses.
I'm blown away by how emotional it is.
Oh my god.
I know that type of storytelling and writing, it's
meant to be emotional.
You can't have that kind of stuff land without amazing performances.
Yeah.
Obviously, the cast in this show is fucking amazing. Just literally everybody in every single role, everybody plays their part perfectly. And every single aspect of the show, the writing is amazing, but writing can't be amazing without amazing performances.
I agree.
And I mean, when you got Kevin Costner in that like raspy voice doing his thing,
he's so good.
I feel bad that I don't know Rip's actor's name because I've seen him in so much shit.
Cole Hauser.
I mean, okay, he goes all the way back to like Dazed and Confused and shit. Like,
I know.
He's been in so much stuff.
Good Will Hunting. I know.
I mean, just so much. And I think this is easily. I mean, he was like the main villain in Fast and the Furious, but
oh yeah, he was in that too.
I feel like this is easily the best thing I've seen him in. I didn't think he had this type of range and depth as an act. Like, I've never seen him play a character like this before. Like, Rip as a character is so deep.
I think this will go down with him.
There's so many layers to Rip as a character. And I mean, we've obviously seen Jamie in the Hunger Games. I've never seen Beth in anything that I could think of. Obviously, Kevin Costner is amazing.
Everything.
I mean, just this cast, and I mean, the Beck brothers played their roles amazing. We've seen Dan in a bunch of stuff, mostly in X-Men, but like he played his role great. Thomas I've seen in a bunch of stuff. He's amazing. Like literally gushing over this cast because again, there's so many important elements of a television show or a movie that need to hit to take things to this level. And I mean, Taylor Sheridan, obviously, we have history with him from Sons of Anarchy and easily one of our favorite shows ever. This is, through 2 seasons, this is some of the best 2 seasons of TV I've ever watched. I am blown away by the action, the emotion, the character development. I love their use of the flashbacks. Like, that's a really difficult tool to use.
Again, recency bias. Absolutely.
I mean, of course there's recency bias, but I mean, we've seen a lot of really good shit. We've watched a lot of amazing television shows. And
thanks to you guys.
There was a joke. I think it was either during Peaky or it might have been during this, to where like, because after when we finish shows, we like to do our top 5. And someone made a comment like, "Oh, you're gonna have to like eliminate your top 5 and make it a top." I'm like, there is no top 5. It's basically just a tier list now.
Yeah.
It's just like S tier, A,
no,
B.
I can't number
like,
shit. I
we've
really
watched
like a lot of shit.
Yeah, we've watched too many amazing shows to have a top 5 because we'd be leaving out amazing shows. But obviously, we got a long way to go with Yellowstone. There's a lot of seasons left, but through 2 seasons, it's up there for sure in that upper echelon of everything that we've watched.
Like some Black Sails.
I mean, yeah.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, it's absolutely up there. Peaky, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. I mean, Game of Thrones, obviously, but it's just
it just hits different.
This show, and again, it goes into it with the idea of having no knowledge at all about what this. I just thought it was like, oh, it's cowboys. Like the level of emotion that this show has, I think you broke a consecutive crying record with this show when we started. I think you hit like 7 or 8 episodes in a row.
Yeah,
that hit
like
you.
That. I think the whole first season.
But like,
cried.
Shows have made you cry, but I don't think anything's made you cry consecutively like
or
that.
tear up. Even.
Yeah,
even
like
if
you're
I
not
didn't,
like
shed a tear.
Right.
Still made me upset.
Like the level of emotion is what I think is most shocking from this show, because it just didn't feel like that kind of show, and especially when, I mean, obviously the opening scene is very difficult for animal and horse lovers, but like the human emotion, like the relationships, the way John, like, and again, this happens in every show. I feel like these folks are all doing bad shit.
Oh, I know.
And it's like you love them.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
It's just one of those wild
Rip is
things.
a murderer.
Yeah.
But you love him to death
Right.
because he, does it for the right reason.
Technically. But I don't know. That finale was absolutely amazing. This first 2 seasons have been amazing. I can't wait to see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Beck brothers, you were a really, really powerful villain. And you were really scary. And you did something that was unimaginable and disgusting and horrible. And you paid the price for it.
You died on the
I
toilet.
kind of wish...
Teal, come on, man.
Yeah. Very Tywin Lannister there. So, spoiler, sorry for those who aren't caught up.
Whoops.
But, I was kind of hoping Casey was going to walk up on Jon when he was talking to the other Beck brother.
Yeah,
and
then just take it.
He was like, I don't give a fuck what my dad's promising you. I made a promise to my wife. Boom. Like, that would have been fucking G right there. But, again, very few complaints. This show, awesome. That finale, amazing. Any other thoughts?
No.
I'm exhausted.
Me too. That was a lot. That was a lot of crying.
Wild.
I cried hard.
Obviously, you guys share all your thoughts. Leave all those comments down below. We'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.